Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got him downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida Gators offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Mississippi State right back to the line.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
The Bulldogs are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, I tell you what.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And tackled there by the defense. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on first down. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Mississippi State going up-tempo. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Dances away from the heat. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. They bring the punter onto the field now. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Nothing to kick.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Algier. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Give to the running back. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adapted. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
They'll try to run for it. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The freshman just a little too much on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. The snap sets up to throw. Get it out on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He wants to throw it. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. On the move at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Give to the back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Running back goes in motion. He's looking to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Now on 1st down from the 30. They keep attacking through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the offense on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make...
It's a fumble! The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll throw it on first down. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught in the backfield. It's Adkins. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll go to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Mississippi State right back to the line. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Getting some heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Gets it out fast. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. The Gators decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Short gain on the play before he slides. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Third down play from the gun. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might as well stick with him. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Gators send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for space. It's Adkins. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. It's a reverse. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And, guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The lone back's got it. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense, try to bleed the clock, or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play. At the 45 on its way. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Gators line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On second down, just keeps firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Adkins. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. He wants to throw. Unleashes it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. The aerial assault continues. Complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On second down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, going up top. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's got his man. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.